Good day everyone, this is Crypto Portfolio Project and my name is Dan. During this presentation I will cover the most important points during the ICO evaluation. After watching this, you will be able to understand which projects are investment friendly and which are scams. What are the main red flags which you have to check before investing? I will expand on each point on a different slide. Team, white paper, business idea and roadmap, token characteristics, and competition with a working prototype. The first thing you should check is team. Why so? The team is 50% of the success. Depending on how hardworking, experienced, determined they are, the probability of success changes. First thing is open identities. It is very important that they show their faces in the social networks. Thieves will never do that in the fear that they will be found and punished by the hands of investors. Also, it is very important that the project has videos with the founders which are explaining the ICO, or interviews with developers. By doing that, they create trust between investors and themselves. Experience is also an important part, but here you can be less judgmental. In the end, all that matters is determination and how good the working prototype is, but we will cover it later. The second thing you check is white paper. Yes, you have to read it from the beginning until the end. You have to check whether it has a solution to some existing problem in details. This is the most important part, because if the project doesn't solve any problem, then why should we even think about investing in it? If we add blockchain to any existing business, it doesn't mean that this business will thrive because of it. Remember that. In the white paper, you have to check that the water sentences are absent, only the essence is shown. Good white paper also needs to have economic and market data, so that investors will understand which market is going to be penetrated with the suggested product. The best white papers have code in it, the code of smart contracts and technical details of the platform architecture. What else is important? The main business idea. It has to be economically feasible, logical and attractive. If those three parameters are not met, close the ICO site and forget about it. The team has certain economic numbers in place which tell you how much will be spent on certain things in order to achieve the main goals. The project needs to have a roadmap which is adequate and logical and feasible, and in my opinion, it is good when projects have certain dates of plan implementation, so that investors will know approximate time of plan execution, even if the founders will not be able to be on time. Do not forget that the main figure during the business idea evaluation is you. You need to take time and spend it on researching of the market. Competition is important. The more competitors, the worse your opportunity of gaining some market. Usually, projects have to give you an idea of existing inefficient competitors which do not use the blockchain technology, and you have to be assured that the usage of this technology actually improves something in the business. You need to check other blockchain-based competitors and understand the differences. For example, now we have Gnosis against Augur and Melonport against Economy. You need to see that there is actually a place for the project you want to invest in. Ability to compete is another thing. Tell me, is it possible that your project will be able to compete with a huge monopoly? Check out my video on the ICO review of Lunar. Remember, if the project has something to show in terms of a product, that's not good, that's perfect. Those projects are the best ones which go to ICO stages. There should be a working prototype which can be somehow used by you or shown by developers. Or there should be a lot of work done prior to ICO. It adds additional points to the project. And you have to see that the project is actually competitive and usable, or at least it looks like it will be competitive in the future. Token characteristics are vital when you come to the final evaluation step of the ICO, but do it only if all other parameters are met. First, check if the project has inflation. I do not like this kind of projects because they drain the value out of your tokens by creating new ones. We are in crypto space because we are afraid of central banks printing more money, so that our existing money evaporated. Then check how many tokens will be distributed by developers, and check how they are going to do it, so you do not stumble upon another modified Dutch auction like in Gnosis case. 70% is good, 80% is even better, but developers always have to keep some for themselves, so they have incentives for the ecosystem to grow in capitalization. Inner value is another consideration. It is much better if the token can be used in the project ecosystem. Do you know why? Legal problems. You check it too. Because believe me, you do not want Securities and Exchange Commission to be after your ass or the ass of the developers. Thanks for watching. Be safe in this turbulent initial coin offering space, and do not forget to like or subscribe. They are highly appreciated. Bye until the next time.